when preparing now the RIA framework or the strategy to establish RIA is that first of all the main objective was to introduce RIA in the NCC as a tool to review all business regulations and to ascertain then the costs of doing business and competitiveness. But in addition to the strategy, or in addition to using RIA as a tool, I learned also from my terms of reference and also in discussions with the NCC that the objective is also a bit wider, and that in addition that the NCC is somehow the representative of the custodian of the government to advocate the establishment of RIA in Zimbabwe as a, let's say, whole of government approach. And my question would be, is this correctly identified as our objective for our RIA framework and the implementation strategy, that we also develop a strategy how to advocate RIA and regulatory management tools for the establishment in Zimbabwe as a whole?
So I think as per the mandate, which is the SEC, the one you advocate for the and also test of competitiveness of new regulation before the government board. So here we are using it as a tool to assist the Commission to achieve that particular mandate. So the starting point is NCC, like what you say is articulated in the terms of reference. But now we need to gradually come up with the framework first, which we will use to assist us in that process. And also now, as we go further now, gradually now, we introduce this RIA framework to the whole of government, like what you have said. So that's the thinking at the moment. That's why you see we've got the colleagues from AG, we've got colleagues from LTC, and also some line ministries who are also responsible for coming up with these various regulation exercises and policies as well. So that as we move together later on, so we don't want to leave them behind as NCC is being capacitated. We want that also that RIA be alive within the central government as well, so that it becomes easy as we introduce it to enhance competitiveness through reform and review of some particular regulations.